The third and final round of hearings for the people accused of paying money for sex took place today. 10 more men were identified as alleged clients in this high-end brothel case that was busted in Cambridge. Our NBC 10's Carla Rojo joining us live outside of the court in Cambridge with new information. Carla, what are you learning about these men?
Priscilla, today's list included a Boston area doctor, an orthodontist, and a vice president of software for a local investment bank. Now, more than 30 men have been linked to this high-end brothel.
Based on the evidence presented today, I find that there is sufficient evidence to establish probable cause.
No show after no show on the final day of hearings in a Cambridge courtroom. A total of 34 men have been accused of paying for sex in a high-end brothel that operated out of Cambridge, Watertown, and Washington, D.C. 10 were named Friday, with the hearing of an 11th man continued for April.
The purpose of this hearing is to determine whether or not there is probable cause to issue a criminal complaint.
Just last week, Cambridge City Councilor Paul Toner was named in this controversial case, making him the first elected official connected to these proceedings so far.
Councilor, do you plan to resign in the future?
No.
And at Monday night's City Council meeting, Toner standing firm and saying he has no plans to step down, but expressed remorse and apologized.
I come before you this evening deeply grateful and humbled by the love and steadfast support of my family, friends, and the voters who have voiced their strong support for me to continue my service as a Cambridge City Councilor.
These hearings are usually closed, but the state Supreme Court opened them to the public. The U.S. Attorney's Office describes the buyers as those that are wealthy and well-connected. And while none of the accused or their lawyers appeared in court Friday, survivors of sex trade showed up in support of the women.
There's sexual trauma, there's absent parents, there's something that led them there, right? I don't believe it's any little girl's dream to be prostituted. It wasn't mine, right? I was picked up right when I was 17, aging out of the system, and it's like, that's who we're seeing.
Now the men that have been named must show up to their arraignment or they do face being arrested. Reporting live in Cambridge, Carla Rojo, NBC 10 Boston.